Now here's another thing. You can trade near the highs and the lows. So this is a strategy to be mindful of when you're near the high or the low for the day. Now you can use the information on the chart that gives the data for this. Once you see that you're near a daily high or low, then you should mark it on your chart and look for a possible reversal or breakout. Let me show you how to do that now. Now in the chart setup video, I showed you how to lay the insider code template right next to the FXDB template. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here we are. I have the pound dollar over here with the FXDB system on a 5-minute chart. And then I have the pound dollar over here with the insider code template on a 1-hour chart. And I can have as many windows as I want to. I'm just using the 1 hour for this example. But let's just say that, okay, I identify a pattern on the 1-hour chart or the daily chart or 4-hour chart, but I'm just using 1 hour for this example. Okay, so let's say that over here in this area right here, I'm watching and I see that I'm nearing the highs for the day and the lows for the day. Let me zoom in on that so you can see. Clear that out so you can see. Okay. And let's say I see that, okay, I'm near the high for the day. At that point, I want to come over here and mark it on the chart. We'll come up here using my horizontal tool right here. Click, and wherever my high is over here, I will come over here and mark it. Okay, let's just say this is the high for today in this example. Right there. Now I will be mindful of that particular level because I want to see if the market is going to turn around. Now I can watch on the FXDB system to see what the indicators are doing right around that level. If I want to zoom out, I can, just like that. And I may even want to mark it on my chart here. Just put it right where it is. If you want to, you can right click on it, change the properties of it just for it to stand out, make it thicker, make it dotted, anything like that. We'll make it thicker. Let's make it light blue. So now as I'm sitting here looking at the signals, looking at the chart moving, let's say if I got a signal to go to the upside right here. I may not want to take that trade now because I'm looking and saying, okay, I see that this is the high for today. I may get in and boom, just the market sells down right from the high. And the same thing can happen with the low. So that's one of the things you want to do whenever you're looking. Watch over here in this area to see when you're near the high and the low for the day, because at that point you can probably get in on a nice reversal move and take in a lot of profit. Coming over here, marking it on the chart, even going back down to a 15-minute to see if the market is going to reverse at that area. Let's just say that it did right here. It came up here, hit right here. Let's say if this was the high. Comes up in here right there. At that point, we see it doesn't break through. So now we're looking for a break below that candle, right? Okay, it doesn't break. Makes its way back up. Okay, so now doesn't get back up. It just can't retest. So now we're looking for a break below this candle. Okay, doesn't happen. Next candle makes its way back up. Now we're looking for a break below that candle. Okay, now look at this. We see that it tried to push back up right here. But then now you got all these little candles to the upside. So now that's a pretty good indicator that the momentum is drying up. If this was the high, we're just using this as an example. And now I can look and say, okay, even on the 15-minute chart right here, it's formed this little pennant pattern right there. And then boom, it breaks out. Okay, now I can get into the trade. And I can measure my risk over here. That's only 26 pips of profit, but I got a potential to go all the way back down to the low for the day. Which, I'm not going to say we would have got all that, but let's just say we got half of that. Okay, that's 250 pips. Let's just say we captured 75 of that. We would have gotten at least 3 to 4 times what we risked on that trade. So that's one thing you want to be mindful of, is when you're trading, keep an eye on this over here to see when you're getting near the high or the low for the day, so you can see when you can get in on a possible reversal of the market. Okay, let's move to our next section now.